Welcome back, everyone, to the stream. Hopefully, everyone's having an amazing evening right now, as we're just about ready to get the final match of Sunday ready between Triple Commits and Eternal Empire. And what a match it could be here. It is a Western match as well, so that's why it is kind of late, but actually, honestly, this is kind of early for West. West usually likes to go at 11 p.m. Eastern time on my stream, but not tonight. Tonight's 10, as my hair is at. I just bumped my mic. Sorry about that, Mike. Well, anyways, take a look at our schedule. Our 4-match schedule now made to 3 with the Strikers Against Emerald and Finesse Fathers match being cancelled due to a forfeit. We started off today with Plasma Keks versus Football Cars, and we went to Free Rifeteers and Leopards Gaming, and lastly, Triple Commit Eternal Empire. As again, we are getting a fun night right now. Again, big match for these teams, especially for Triple Commit. They're currently the 14th seed. A win here would guarantee playoffs, I believe. Or at the very least, make them a lot more likely. Yeah, a win here will definitely guarantee playoffs. A loss could kick them out. Eternal Empire, they themselves are also in a bit of a sticky situation. They're at 11th. A loss, I don't believe even a loss would get them out of the playoffs, but they are very low in this bracket. Getting a win would be nice to them. But obviously, very important match in front of us. And in fact, one of the players has a name that is so long. That player is Saucy Panda, instead of now going by the name of I don't even like this game. I feel that, man. I feel that. Here, we'll get the prediction poll going in just a moment. You know, we are just making sure that everybody's doing well. As I know I messaged someone. Where is he? Let's send the info out. Here it is. There's the info. There we go. Both teams have it. Let's get our prediction poll running as well. How good. And again, this match very important to these teams. A win can do a lot for them. Anyways, you know, again, these teams on the lower end of this bracket are trying to get wins to make their chances a lot more likely, or even secure the playoffs. Again, in Triple Commit situation, they could fall out of the top 16 with a loss here to Eternal Empire. It's 3v3, as I wrongly called it a 2v2 on the match poster that I sent out. It's 3v3. Should have a lot of fun. As I'm now going to make sure that everything is working smoothly. We are making sure that we are in contact with the captain to make sure that everything is running well. But as I'm talking about that, this match, again, important. These teams, though, their stats relatively similar, makes sense, but Eternal Empire is a lot more aggressive. They have way more goals and assists per game than Triple Commit does. Triple Commit gonna have to bring that offense in this series if they want to take it to Eternal Empire. It does seem, as I've heard, that Eternal Empire roster is going to be Bam Bam Mats and Young Beto. Triple Commit, they could use any of these 4 players on their roster. As again, make sure to vote for who you think will win. Put your votes down below. As again, big match here on in this western server. Teams should be joining. Triple commit going to be led by Space S1, also known as J Moody, to a lot of people on Discord. On this side though, Bam Bam, leading Eternal Empire. Captains, this is their time to shine right before the playoffs. Get that all-important win. Give your team success. You would hate to be that team that loses this, gets knocked out at the last possible moment. So we're gonna go in-game here, see maybe if everybody is in here, I don't know. Oh, my game has not loaded yet. Give it a second. There it is. Game's loaded now. Surprised that my game didn't load fully, but it's back. It's good. We have gotten confirmation from both teams, though, that they are at least, you know, there they can respond to the messages. As hello, Avkrop, and it's Strail. Yeah, I'll call you Strail, man. Don't worry. Your captain told me to call you Strail as well. I will be calling you Strail. Don't worry, man. I got you. I wouldn't call you X Strail X. That's just a little bit too long. I would call you Strail for short. The only problem would be if I don't even like this game joins. I don't know what to call him. We call him by his IGL name? It's Avco. Oh, Avco added the O for Twitch. Of course you did, Avco. Of course you did. We're getting confirmation from the teams that they are joining, so give them just a short moment. As again, it will be Triple Commit versus Eternal Empire. Triple Commit will be the blue team. Eternal Empire will be orange. In a best of 5. Our last best of 5. You saw it if you were here about 2 hours ago. Ended in a Game 5 overtime. Went over 3.5 minutes before we finally got the goal to end it. Sealed the deal. It was a great series. Now we have this one. How's it looking for the matchup? It's looking pretty good. Looking really, really good right now, man. Dream's doing well. I'm excited because we did cast Eternal Empire before. In a loss that they had like yesterday or 2 days ago. Don't remember exactly. As we are, having issues here. We're gonna have to do a quick reset. I thought Triple Commit was here. That's not the first time that's happened. My bad. Whoops. Let me remake that server for you guys. That is not the first time I've done that. I have a problem with that. Again, the in-game spectator is bugged. I can't see who's actually spectating and who's trying to play. So let's try again. Let me know if I miss anyone. It's looking good as... Yeah, we're having a matchup of Triple Commit versus Eternal Empire. We see one team coming in, and that is... It's Space, it's Strail, so that's going to be Triple. In the lobby. And then there's Bam Bam, Matt, and Beto. That's everyone, I think. I can see everybody jumping in. And there's I don't even like this game. There he is. He's also known by the name of Saucy Panda on IGL, but... I'm gonna call him I don't even like this game because that's the name he wanted to go by. I feel you, man. Anyways. Oh, I forgot to turn off my phone. You just heard that. Let me make sure I don't have my phone bring right next to my mic again like that. There we go. It's all good here. Let's get this best of 5 started. We have so much time here. And if you guys do want me to cast another match of yours tonight or tomorrow or really whenever, send me a message on Discord. I'll be sure to reply. This match though, Triple Commit in the blue, with their playoff hopes resting on this match and this match alone. Eternal Empire, the gatekeeping team. They're not out of it, but definitely trying to have a good time here, trying to get that seeding up, trying to prove themselves a strong contender right before the playoffs. This would be a good team to take it to. As Triple Commit already off with some immediate pressure. It's cleared back the other way by Matt, and Triple Commit now forced to play some defense, but another not great challenge there from the Eternal Empire team. Midfield challenges haven't been on point just yet. As Triple Commit dribbling it through, but Bam Bam there to get that one. A good 50-50 challenge will lead to a clear right back the other way by Space. Space S1! And this is Tier 2, by the way, for anybody that is wondering. Tier 2, it's a 3v3. It's West. And it's going to have a lot of emotion running right through it. Here's I Don't Even. Pass up to Space, into the back wall. Young Beto to clear it. To get that second touch to make it a little harder. Delays that touch as well to force Strail to jump late, but Strail still makes the necessary read. And so far, both teams not really figuring out each other. It's kind of like a puzzle here. Just started. And Bam Bam is going to put in that first piece. As his shot bounces over Strail. Strail found himself backwards in that net. A little further out as well, and really couldn't orient himself correctly to get that save. Eternal Empire is immediately out on top. But a kickoff is going to favor Triple Commit, and they'll get a goal right back. Strail. And that's how important kickoffs are. They were a big deal last series that we casted. A couple goals straight off the kickoff, and this one, no different for this one. This one's also straight off the kickoff. Ties up this game. I don't expect this series to be very one-sided. I expect both teams to really fight for it. And to take games off each other. Someone will have to win it, though. Yeah, as Eternal Empire's young Beto doesn't get a shot. Still, though, he's given a second chance. He's going to try to come in for the dunk, but can't get it. Bam Bam jumped for it as well. Matt needs to stop Strail. And he has to rely on Bam Bam to do that. So far, a lot of this is really based on the defense of Eternal Empire. The midfield challenges haven't always been that solid, but when they do get a good solid midfield challenge, and they can get some offense. But again, this midfield, they're kind of diving here against a Triple Commit team. Triple Commit is winning them. They're not having too many issues. This one in front though. Here comes Strail, and Bam Bam in front of it. Space. Not able to find his teammates. But this challenge from Strail, all in! And he comes up with a goal. Once again, the midfield challenge is plaguing Eternal Empire. As Strail comes in to save his team, give his team a lead. Not save his team, give his team the lead. In game 1. Triple Commit. Very happy. This midfield is what's winning it for them. They're beating Eternal Empire at every challenge. Eternal Empire needs to play this game, but that another bad challenge there in the midfield from Eternal Empire. Need to be a little more careful, and that is not a great clear either. Strail scored every single goal so far for Triple Commit. Now he has his hat trick off of Bam Bam's rough clear. That's the best way I can describe it, is rough. Doesn't get a lot of power behind it. Doesn't get a lot of height either. And Strail is there to take advantage. Here comes Triple Commit. Yeah, sorry about that. My stomach just made some weird, funny noises. It's telling me I'm hungry. I haven't had, like, a lot of dinner. So I'm gonna have to eat more afterwards. That's my stomach. That's the loudest it's ever growled in, like, a long time. My goodness. My mic probably picked that up as well. I don't even. Strail. Back down to I don't even, but he expected Bam Bam to get that touch. Turned away, and Eternal Empire going to enjoy that. Space. Doesn't get the clear. Here comes Bam Bam. Still pressure coming in on front of the Matt now. Matt out to the corner. No real options in field. And I don't even's on the backboard to clear this one. Space doesn't get the touch either. Eternal Empire being given chances. Now how do they make use of them? Well, the answer is not well. Bam Bam didn't get that touch. Matt had to get some sort of scrap touch to keep their pressure, but it doesn't work for them. Out Space. Trying to challenge Bam Bam. Bam Bam. Pass out to young Beto. I don't even, just gonna go back the other way, and final seconds for Eternal Empire to get back in game 1. They need 2 goals. Not very likely, but not impossible either. A goal here would bring the house down. Triple commit trying to make it theirs to seal the deal. And for Eternal Empire, not a strong start in game 1. And that team bump isn't going to make things any easier at the end of this game. The problem for Eternal Empire, those midfield challenges haven't been all that well, but they do get a goal at 0 seconds. This is Rocket League moment. There was only a 1 goal difference in the ends, but those midfield challenges were what killed the pressure of Eternal Empire. And Triple Commit takes game 1. Again, some teams do really well when there's so much pressure on them. I don't know if Triple Commit is one of those teams. We'll just have to wait and find out. Game 1, their territory. And someone tell me, did you guys actually hear my stomach growling? I think you must have. It was right by the mic. And no, my stomach's not like, it's not like my stomach's large, but like, I'm not that far from my mic. But you must have heard it. Anyways, I'm not really paying attention. We go to game 2. Same rosters. Going at it again. And last game, only 1 goal difference at the very end for Eternal Empire. Just need a little bit more to edge themselves ahead. Game 2, though, they can make that happen. As Beto looking in field, there's a chance, but no one challenged. Bam Bam turned away, and for an inexplainable reason, he didn't take a shot there. And now Triple Commit looking for offense of their own. Is Strail this corner, and Banning is going to get rid of it. Beto over the defense, and I don't even needs to bail them here. Gets 1 touch, gets a 50-52. Giving Triple Commit so much time to get back on defense, but will it be enough? They just have to hold out and be careful of Eternal Empire's chances. Young Beto towards the net. I don't even's going to clear this, and Space up quickly, but Matting up even faster. Strail in field, and I don't even's there to collect. Get that 50-50 through Bam Bam. And out for Space, but Strail using the corner as his friend. Young Beto, couple touches here. I don't even. Pass out to Strail towards the net. Bam Bam pre-flips the touch and avoids I don't even's demo attempt. Strail down at Bam Bam, needs to get this touch out. Eternal Empire playing a lot of defense. Last game, their midfield wasn't doing them much justice. Now, they can't even get to the midfield. But a bump there is going to give chance. Matting towards net. I don't even's going to save it. And Space towards I don't even. That was going towards his own nets. Space almost pre-jumped to an own goal. Speaking of, here is Space. Down in front. Bam Bam. He had a net in front of him. Strail was waiting. But he doesn't take his chance again. Missed opportunity for Eternal Empire. They've been having the better chances this game. They haven't made use of them. Here we go. As we continue going, offense piling on from Eternal Empire. Gambito takes it to the side. Dribble out, but no boost. Out. Bam Bam to the sidewall. Space trying to challenge Bam Bam. Space, though. There might be an option in field for him. It is. I don't even. Towards the back wall. Can't get the second. Here comes Strail off the crossbar. And a few missed shots from either team as this Space doesn't make the necessary touch. He should have gone earlier. And Bam Bam will help his team to their first goal in Game 2. And a great start for this roster. As Eternal Empire with an early lead. This one trying to make 2, but Strail is in front of it. Out. Strail shot off the crossbar. And Beto Space out back, and Bam Bam can clear it. Strail challenges young Beto. Going back in. Strail was looking for that dunk on Matt, but couldn't get it. And triple commit now find themselves down by 2 goals. A miss on the back wall. It's gonna give is gonna double the lead for the Eternal Empire team, as I don't even like this game. Doesn't jump correctly. Strail in for Space. Can't get it, Matt. Gonna keep in it out. Options in field. That option's Bam Bam. Now even's there to get rid of it. Now using the back wall. And Beto will hit it away, but in comes Space. Faster than Bam Bam, but not fast enough to correct himself. Matt. Bam Bam again. Just wasting out as much time as they can. As we go into the final minutes, we're in a very similar situation to last game. Last game, we saw triple commit lead by 2 goals in the final minute, and Eternal Empire was only able to get one back at the last second. But now, starting off on the 50-second mark, 59-second mark, triple commit with 1 goal here. They're only 1 away from tying it up. As Strail infield, where I don't even like this game, to keep his team's hopes alive. Don't even out for Space. Space to the corner. Bouncing in. Bam Bam can clear it. And now, looking out here, continuing the movement. And even to clear it away. And Strail, infield for Space, but Space, he is there! It's off the post! So close, but yet so far for triple commit. That was their opportunity. Now they need to make another one. Space. Past 1. Options in. Going to get the 50-50 on young Beto. It pinches away. I don't even like this game. Trying to will his team to forward. Trying to get anything to work. Here comes Strail. Not a good shot. Matting to clear. Space. Space. Up for himself, but Matt's there to challenge him. Looking for a second touch was Matt, but I don't even shot. Bam Bam saves and clears it away. Strail has to go backwards to get this touch. I don't even. Collects it. And doesn't get the pinch. Young Beto trying to let it drop. He does. Eternal Empire ties it back up. What a win. What a wild ride. Again, a 2-1 win. This time for Eternal Empire. Now let's change the map to DFH Stadium. We have guaranteed a game 4. I just got pinged on Discord. That's nice. Okay, I see what's happening. Well, anyways, let's go game 3. Whoever wins it takes match point, series points, and an important series for both these teams. So Lembar just took game 2 2-1, and it's always on whoever scores first to win it. That was the same. That's been the same story in both these games. Comebacks hard to come by on these teams as they're both really good at turtling up, not letting anything go through whenever they have to play defense. But at the start of the game, they're still looking for that first goal. Still looking to get their run going. Space was the back wall. A double commit forced on Eternal Empire. And here comes Strail infield. No one there to turn it in. Space back the other way. Young Beto will clear. Strail trying to look for space there, but an awkward bounce. Space can't read that. And Young Beto shot saved away by I don't even like this game. And what a pinch. My goodness, that is got some real power on it. A pinch between two players. I think they were both on on opposite teams as well, which was quite impressive. Double commit down in front. Matt to clear. Here comes Strail and Young Beto. Not going to take any of that. Now that space to jump on in and Bam Bam, great clear. Here comes Strail off the crossbar. And Strail, a crossbar hit here. Not going to be helpful for triple commits chances. I think that first goal doesn't come easy. It's any team's game here. And Matt's now with the clear, and with those infill passes, they're getting cut off by an Eternal Empire player almost every single time. There's always someone in the box to get that touch to clear it away. And like a lot of players, they're not hesitant to jump for it. They're beating triple commit to these chances. Madden can't get the clear. Here comes Strail. Challenged by Young Beto. Space. Great first touch. Strail to continue it. It's going. It's Bam Bam to save. And Strail getting a little bit fancy here with that redirect. So, again, working in some nice, little bit of flashy shots here from triple commit. Seeing if anything will work for them. Young Beto, great fake from Matting. I don't even is still back to save it. Bam Bam infield. Strail up. And I don't even up to get this one. He could redirect it. Not the touch he wanted. Matt bumped away though by I don't even. And so here comes Space. He misses the net wide right. Strail though will not. Finds the upper left corner. And he scores first for triple commit. As Strail gets himself on the board. In fact, let me check. Make sure the sound's actually working good for you guys. It is. Let's keep going. Matting doesn't get the shot there, and now here comes Strail. As we're halfway through the game, only one goal's been scored. Every single game has ended with a one-goal difference. These goals are precious to these teams. They don't come often. That's how close they are to each other. They're almost inseparable. As Young Beto though trying to find the net, Space S1 clears. Not willing to go for the second touch is Space, and Matt to Beto, and I don't even going to clear this one off the backboard. As you see a demo attempt coming in from Eternal Empire, trying to find any way to beat themselves through the defense. Sometimes just removing the player is the way to do it. Matt, well, a great light touch there to get past Strail, and now it's a 1v1 against Space. Pinch towards the own net. Oh, I don't even saves it. Having to jump up and use his own woodwork to get it. I don't even keeps his team in the lead. Triple commit. Trying to hold out as long as possible here. But there's chances coming in for Eternal Empire. And this one back. Bam Bam in, and Strail to clear it. Young Beto doesn't get a good touch. And it's back for Matt. Cross for Beto. Beto off the corner, going back in for Young Beto. Off the crossbars in front. Matting pre-jumped it, he couldn't reach it. And Eternal Empire. Oh, it reminds me of last game, where triple commit was on the goal line, they couldn't get it. And they weren't able to put it in when they needed to. Triple commit now having a moment of their own. Eternal Empire just trying to get another chance here that favors them. So close last time on triple commit. Triple commit are a team that is able to be scored on, but oh my goodness, Space playing ruthless in these last seconds. Not a very good idea on the touch there. Going towards his own net, you don't want to do that as a player. Especially with how little time left, and how low scoring these games are. Young Beto to the back wall. I don't even. Collects it. Needs to clear it. Past Bam Bam. Uses Bam Bam to get even more power. And now all they need is to keep this pressure on the side of triple commit. As I don't even like this game. Putting the nail in the coffin for game 3. And triple commits is gonna put them up 2-1. Only needing one more win to get that. As hello Ballin joining the chat. How you doing, Ballin? Welcome, man. We got one more series tonight. This is it. Between triple commits in the blue and Eternal Empire in the orange, and Eternal Empire now needs to win both games 4 and 5 to take the series. Triple commits continuing to run. And now they run themselves to game 4 with the chance to win it. Let's go to Utopia Coliseum. There we go. Again, to anybody watching, welcome to the stream. My name's SportyFC, and we got a fun US West match tonight. You're confident your team can make playoff? Well, your team's currently 16th, and if anybody below you wins well enough, they could pass you guys. So I wouldn't be that confident if I was you, but then again, I'm also a generally nervous person. You'll have to play number 1 team right now. Yeah, but there's several teams below you that still have to play, so just wait a little bit. I would love to see you guys in the playoffs. As great save, I don't even. As I thought he didn't even notice the fact that Bam Bam was over there. And again, the first goal is the one is the team that usually wins it. These games. That's been true for every game this series. And if triple commit scores first, then with how the series has been going, might as well say it's a 3-1 series win. Obviously, that isn't true. They were only able to win last game 1-0 as an infield pass to Bam Bam! Young Beto finds his captain in the midst of all this chaos. And what a pass from him. Bam Bam fits it in between all 3 defenders who are jumping on top of him there. And Eternal Empire scores first. We might see a game 5, though, if they can keep this lead. Both these teams have had difficulty scoring when the other team totals up. Eternal Empire, we know they can do it. They have been able to do it. Now they need to prove it again. Bam Bam. Oh, and it's pinched away. My goodness. Oh, triple commit. This could go in front. Young Beto was playing cautiously. And so that pinch actually won't even be a problem for Eternal Empire. Back space. Young Beto back towards the net. Space S1. A clear that he would love to take back. As that one, a straight pass right to Young Beto. And we might get another Game 5 series today. Last one went to Game 5 overtime. Well, the one earlier today went to Game 5 overtime. Who knows, maybe we see it again. What a way to end off the regular season, end off this 14-day game streak. 14-day casting streak for me to go to 2 Game 5s. Go to distance. As what a flip! Oh my goodness, Bam Bam flips in front of it. Denies the opportunity from a triple commit. And that shot, it wasn't even a bad shot. It was a good shot. It was a well-placed shot. But Bam Bam there to not let anything pass. And now, back the other way from Eternal Empire. They had issues with their challengers earlier in this series. They've all been cleaned up here. Questions on triple commit now, as they haven't been able to break out, get that meaningful pressure. Their offense has slowly halted. It had troubles in Game 3, even though they did win. It was all about the defense. Game 4, their offense needs to show up. Bam Bam shot. Space S1 clears it back. Off the crossbar. Matt. In for Bam Bam. Infield pass is good! And I was seeing this play unfold. You knew it was going to become a goal as soon as Matt had free reins to do whatever he wanted. A brilliant pass to Bam Bam, and that connection getting another goal. And Eternal Empire continuing to score, letting this series, and hopefully in their minds, going to Game 5. Strail infield for triple commits. The shot is almost in. Eternal Empire thankful, though, that it only is bouncing off the crossbar. Matt out to young Beto. Almost found Matt again on the downfall. Strail clears it up. Space can't catch up to it, and Strail, as Matt came back, I don't even, saved away by young Beto. In Space, this chance cleared away by Matt. A triple commit here. They are not content with Game 5. I don't want to go that distance. Strail trying to just dribble this one around. He saw the net open, but couldn't get around the ball. Out even, off the back wall. Here comes Space. Space doesn't find contact. I don't even's not going to be able to get this one either. Young Beto clears it away for Eternal Empire, and throughout this entire game, Eternal Empire has been employing many infield passes, but sometimes it just comes to them, you know? Young Beto here, he's already had 3 assists. Why not get a second goal? And Eternal Empire pushing this game almost out of reach for a triple commit to come back from. Young Beto takes it down. Space S1 is there. Second touch, gonna clear it up, and Bam Bam once again trying to keep this one in is Eternal Empire. They don't want to give triple commit even a goal. Triple commit is looking for something to take into Game 5. Matt. And cleared back the other way by Strail. Infield for I don't even. Young Beto up to save it. And a couple of those saves diving in have kept Eternal Empire from having this game be a much bigger problem for them than it really is. This game, no issues for them right now. They're just ready to go to Game 5. And remember, this match matters a lot for both these teams. They're not very far away from that top 16 cutoff line. Triple commits at 14th. Eternal Empire, I believe, is at 11th. A win could do a lot for these guys, especially triple commit. They would like to make their job a lot easier, not rely on other teams' success for the playoffs. But they're gonna have to look to Game 5 to do that. As Eternal Empire going to score their 5th from Bam Bam, and off the post. Game 5. Could we see it happen here? Space S. Cleared back the other way by Matt. Matt still going to follow it towards the back wall. And he's trying to get through Strail. Looking for one more goal. It was Eternal Empire. Now the ball is dropped. We've got a Game 5. Champions Field. And everything relies on this game. Last time we went to Game 5, it went to a 3.5-minute overtime. Does that happen again? Who knows? Who knows? We will see what happens here. Champions Field, the nighttime version is always the best version. In my opinion, at least. I love the nighttime version. It's nice, it's pretty, looks great, and it's a perfect place to see these teams fight for the last time today. And for the final series of the day, we end with Champions Field. What a great place to end it on. The map, with all the flags, with all the names listed above of the world champions. And the map to decide who wins this series. Because I don't even like this game. Off to an early start for triple commit. And again, it's been the team that scored first has won every single game. Now, Eternal Empire forced to have to break history to win this series. As 8 seconds in, a kickoff goal gives the early lead to triple commit. I don't even like this game. Chasing down Matt. It's in front of the net. Young Beto to clear it away. Matt demoed as well. That's only going to make the rotation slower. But Strail, top-notch defense. Space S1 to Strail. Back to Space S1. Matt. Here's it around town. And Bam Bam back the other way. Trying to get through Space S1. Can't do so. Here comes Young Beto. To continue it. Maybe get a second touch. Was very close to doing so as well. But now that means that the offense of Eternal Empire is done. I don't even like this game. His shot's off target. He was demoed as well. Not gonna make that shot any better. Space S1. His touch off the crossbar. Triple commit. Putting in a lot of challenges to keep Eternal Empire at bay. Now, I don't even... Trying to fake past Young Beto. Couldn't do it. Here comes Space S1. Going towards the net. Bam Bam. Saves it away. And the last time we saw Triple commit score, they won that game 1-0. It was game number 3. Was what gave them match points. Now they need to capitalize on that match point here in game 5. Matt can't do it. It's off the back wall. Young Beto can't catch up to it. And once again, triple commit. Stuck on their own half playing defense. Very similar to game 3 again. Their defense held up in game 3. It did the work for them. Young Beto trying to use the ceiling. Down to Bam Bam. Bam Bam keeps it up high. Triple commit needs to make a good clear here. Strail uses the corner, but Bam Bam's the only one there. Triple commit. Oh, almost found themselves stuck in their own net. Young Beto overcommits. Space S1. It's going to hit it off the post. Triple commits. A free opportunity. Gun to the wayside. And Eternal Empire is so thankful this game doesn't get any more out of hand. And in fact, almost capitalizes on it here. Strail saves his team. And Eternal Empire still searching for that first goal. I don't even like this game. A statement and a player. Gonna help his team here as Space S1. This will bounce down a bit awkwardly for Bam Bam, but not a problem for him. He gets the clear. Being able to make those necessary touches because Eternal Empire needs to break out of defense a lot more here. They're finding pressure, but their chances not coming often. Not able to make the most of it. Young Beto's clear. Only found Strail. Bam Bam's going to be first to this one, though. But he doesn't make the touch. Young Beto behind him. And to bulldoze his way through the defense. Bam Bam trying to take advantage of multiple players in the same place. Crowding in the net like this, like you see from triple commit. It will be nice to pack net because that means there's so many people that can make saves, but at the same time, as you can see, there's always at least 2 people in front of the nets. But at the same time, it means that there's more chances for double commits. With Eternal Empire throwing everybody up in front, all it takes is one good clear and a follow-up, and they can get a chance, but they don't need chances as long as their defense is solid. But getting a second goal wouldn't hurt for triple commits. It would make their lives a whole hell of a lot easier. Bam Bam. Challenged, but I didn't even like this game. In for Strail. Young Beto can't find it. Here comes Strail, and towards the net it will be finished off, but I don't even like this game. Scored both the goals this game as well for a triple commit. And they're trying to keep the statistic true. The first team to score always wins. As we have been trading throughout this series, triple commit took games 1 and 3, the odd games, and then Eternal Empire took the even ones. Does Eternal Empire have anything left to throw at triple commit? They need to do something coming triple commit's way as Matt saved by Space and Young Beto looking back in for Bam Bam. The info pass is good, but no one connects on top of it. And triple commit, Space clears it away. I don't even like this game. Wins our crucial 50-50 to keep the pressure and force Eternal Empire back on their own half. Looking for chances as we get into it. Eternal Empire trying to get anything to go. See them going for bombs, going for anything to see if it works. Matt does score, and they do have 20 seconds left. Still time to get back. As the pushing from Eternal Empire comes to shove, Matt shoots behind the defense, finds a pocket of space. And a chance manifests itself in front of the eyes of Eternal Empire. Where's the other one? They need one more goal. Young Beto out. Someone to challenge. It's going back towards the net. Young Beto there. And with the final moments taken away, it's been a long run for Eternal Empire, but it could very well end here. They need to keep it all up from now on. Triple commit. Wants it to drop, but it keeps itself up off the corner. Young Beto hitting it out to the side. Doesn't get the double. Here comes Matt. And that one, all they need to do is keep it, but Spaceless One clears it away off the back wall. And triple commit wins in Game 5. It was a bit sketchy at the end. There was 20 seconds of terror for them, but they hold out with their defense. And they win against the Eternal Empire team. There's a follow coming in from Crazy Pikachu 15. Welcome to the sportiest stream, and thank you so much for joining. How's your evening going? Hopefully it's been going well. Another Game 5. Another Game 5 win. By a single goal. And that was close, but triple commit. A win that they needed oh so badly. As yeah, Bam Bam, no problem, man. Thank you for getting me, in contact with this. As now we are going to get at least one person. We're going to get the team of Triple Commit in for an interview. They wanted one, so we're going to take a quick break. But just stick around for that interview. I promise you guys will love it. as we are right back, still waiting on still waiting to hear the response from the triple commit team on if they did want an interview or not. But while it's happening, we're gonna look for someone to raid. I don't know if anybody from Indy Gaming is still live. We'll be taking a quick check. Hopefully someone is. Doesn't seem like it. But anyways, while it's happening, again, we're going to give them a little bit of time here to get back. If not, we will be going to end the stream here. And if we do, you guys have any recommendation on who you think should be raided? Let me know. Who do you think I should raid? Is there anyone that comes to your mind? I'm willing to raid basically anyone. So let me know who you think is the best option. Actually, I don't know if anybody I know is online as well. I should probably check that as well. Let me see if anybody I know is actually online. It is. So Pyro's online. We could raid Pyro. Actually, we'll raid Pyro probably. Pyro is online. Unless you guys got another option. Does look like we're not gonna get an interview after all. It seems like it seems like Triple Commit has actually declined the offer anyways. So we're gonna be dealing with that. I guess that means we'll end the stream here. We'll be raiding Pyro J, who's is playing some games. Make sure to show your support for the man himself. Let's go say hi to him. Thank you guys so much for joining the Sporty stream. It's been 14 days straight with you guys. Now it's time to get a bit of a nap. And I need one. I definitely need a nap.